Hello everyone, and welcome back to Software Inc. My name is Steven Marcoteros, and today we are going to be building upon this company in order to get some of those projects that we were developing last episode up and running to make ourselves a couple $1,000,000. I think this is a pretty darn good plan, and I also figured out the button to turn off the HUD, which I think is fantastic. There's also a button that you can press that turns up this window in a very terrifying manner. It says, "Are you sure you want to close all windows?" So it kind of terrifies me a little bit, and I'm actually not really sure what pressing yes was, so I always click no whenever I press that, but it's really cool to just terrify myself with whenever I do that. I don't know why I find random stuff to amuse me like that. I think that's practically pretty darn good. So one of the things that we have going on that we need to figure out is this whole distribution thing, where we need to get developing, let's see, 552,000 copies of BitTest 3 by May 1988. And it's December 1987, so that is about 5-6 months away from now, depending on how you do your math and whether or not you live in Wisconsin. So what I'm thinking of doing is buying some more printers and moving all of this this stuff here out of the development room. All right, I failed to mention this when we first constructed it, but by putting all of these printers and all of these pallets in here, like, it is seriously making our employees angry. They do not like being in a gigantic industrial manufacturing setting, so I think it's pretty clear what we're going to have to do on this. And as much as I would love to work on developing the game, these contracts here, these deals, are what is essentially keeping us afloat while we do other stuff, because we're spending a ton of money, but we're also making a ton of money off of these deals. So let's get into constructing this and basically developing our own little area. We're going to need to buy more land, which I hate having to do because land is ungodly expensive in this game. So we're just going to buy, I guess, one more there. Spend $43,000 on that, which leaves us about $550,000 in the bank. But I think that by building onto this area and by getting that done, it's going to be no problem for us. We're going to get this done like it was simply nothing. So let's put our room there. All right. I probably didn't even need to make that hallway that long, but we did it anyway. We're going to need to move this or just dismantle it. Unfortunately, we can't move windows because a window it can't really be moved because a window is the lack of a wall. Therefore, you kind of have to fill it in. So, yeah, I've always questioned that logic in The Sims, where you can move windows around, whereas windows aren't really like windows; they're just holes in walls with glass in them. So, yeah, that's just a weird philosophical consideration that we have to worry ourselves with, but it's not important by any means. Let's merge these rooms if I remember how to do that right. Then I'm going to want to actually select that one first to maintain it. So merge rooms, and there we go. Now it's all just one gigantic, humongous room. And we'll put a door in that, and we will get ourselves the furnishings required to basically build a gigantic industrial printing area, which I think is awesome. There we go. Okay, fantastic. We've got ourselves a nice room now. And now we don't have to worry about this place, being consumed as a gigantic printing room. Yeah, we are able to make, 168,000 copies per month. So after only a couple months, I think we will certainly get there on time. And we'll have that contract completed, without a doubt. And hopefully that'll make us a lot of money, even though this printing is going to be terribly expensive for us. And we spent $70,000 on construction. It certainly isn't something I wanted to do, but there we go. We've actually almost filled up all of these pallets there. Hopefully the courier will be able to get that one on. Apparently there's research that's available to us. Audio compression. We can get a 5.33% royalty on that. So I think while we're developing DTA Edit Pro, we're going to hope that we can make a lot of money off of the current print job that we have going on, and then we'll develop this in the meantime. I think this is important for us to do. Getting royalties from some sort of audio tool like this is going to be incredible because other people get to do the work, and we make the money off of it, which is the way I like to make money. It's basically investing in real estate type stuff, but that's it's a little bit beyond the purpose of a gaming commentary on YouTube, if you know what I mean. Let's bump that up to basically be our max priority here. Let's take a look at some of these deals that have come through for us. Support, development, design. We could probably take on another couple hundred print jobs, but I just want to see how we are doing on our current print job, and if or not we need to hire more couriers or something to come in, because it doesn't look like we're getting all these copies out on time. Apparently the courier can't find a place to park, even though we have 1,000,000 parking spots. Now that we bought that new land, I could probably add even more. All right, come on, courier. We need you to be a little bit more serious here. All right, we need you to pick up all the copies of everything that we've got going on for us. We can't just have you take one copy a day, because we're never going to get this contract complete then. We need to be getting. We have like 200. We have 130,000 copies that are just sitting there that you're not picking up for us. All right, looks like we're gonna have to hire a couple more couriers then. Let's see, hire courier, $2,000 per month. These couriers are expensive. Good lord. All right, let's call a courier right now too. See if we can pick us up some more copies. There we go. Holy crap! Where did all that money just come from? Look at that, guys! $250,000, almost $250,000, right from printing them copies. So it really is worth it to hire all those couriers then, because if we're making that much money off of a print job, then we have a pretty successful print business. Just shut down the development, guys, all right? We don't even need to be making games anymore. Let's just print out copies of games. This is obviously a much better business than anything else we could be doing. Let's accept print jobs for, I guess, everything else then, because we've got a ton of printers. If we're making that much money off of this, then I think that this is something that we could really benefit from. All right, and it appears that print job is over. Yeah, we were actually successfully able to do all that. So let's take up a couple more, because I think that might have raised up our reputation a little bit. Not contract work. We want deals. There we go. The stuff we have like 9+ of. All right, so there's a print job there. 90 cents a copy. That's pretty darn good. We'll accept that. All right, that will be super simple to actually go through. We have a capacity of 168,000 per month. We need 29,000. We'll have that done like today, literally. This is probably also going to be a good deal for us. I mean, that's pretty cheap. Print job, there we go. And 27,000 copies. That'll be super easy. Let's see, how many copies there? 145,000, that's a lot. When do they need it? By December? Well, we totally got that. It's like 15 cents a copy, though, so that's actually pretty awful, but we'll accept that. Any more print jobs? Who needs a print job completed? Because we have the printers and you have the jobs. So yeah, Software Inc., I think, is going pretty darn well for us. We're developing our little company here, and everything seems to be going pretty well. Not a huge focus on the employees anymore so much as it is the entire business aspect of this, because we are just pulling in incredible amounts of money from this whole printing deal that we have going on here, and we're just getting this stuff distributed like mad. I mean, look at all of this. We have almost completed all of those. It's July of 1988. We have to by December, so that's about half the year left in order to print 930,000 copies. I think that is certainly doable, I would hope, because it appears that we have all of these printed here for Golf Attack, so we're just going to be finishing up with Economy Print 2. There we go. Now we are just madly printing copies for all that, and it appears that our printing capacity is somehow decreasing too. Either that, or it's just telling us that we need to be printing less copies per month. Let me call the IT guy, actually. Call IT support. I'll call maintenance as well. We probably need to call these people to make sure that everything isn't blowing up on us. And hopefully, yeah, there we go. Got the printers nice and fixed up. Alright, the distribution deal is still making us a good amount of money. Looks like we need to be making a lot of progress on algorithm there. So, what I think I'm actually going to do is, since we're making a lot of money off of print jobs, and I think there's always going to be stuff for us to print, let's hope that we can actually get that distribution deal completed. I think we'll be a-okay. Having 140... Yeah, let me expand our print capacity one more time before we decide to go undertake in different adventures. Of course, it's going to cause us to buy a little bit more property here so we can expand out our distribution bay. There we go. And let's construct an even larger building onto this one. We're making an industrial print center now. There we go. No one's going to be able to stop us. All right, and there we go. I think that we are very well equipped to deal with any printing situation that we might ever be faced with. We have a ridiculous amount of pallets. Let's see, 5 by 2 is 10, 11, 14 pallets, assuming I did my math right there. And I think about that as many printers. So I think we have an absolutely massive amount of printing capacity, 384,000 copies per month. All of this done within 2 months, which I think gets us on timeline about just right there. Let's just hope we actually have the storage capacity for it, because these things fill fast. That's good, though. That's good to have all that printing capacity. It'll be making us a nice profit. Hopefully we'll be able to hire some more developers, too. Yeah, of course, we're not going to make money there because we spent a ridiculous amount of money on printers there. Of course, that being said, as we doubled our printing capacity, we also doubled our electricity consumption, because that is going to take quite a lot of energy to print all of this stuff. And we made $148,000, even with that gigantic fine that we were charged. So we are just rolling in the dough, guys. We are doing absolutely fantastic with this whole print thing. So let's hire a bunch new employees. Actually, let's take a couple more print jobs because we don't think we have anything active. So if our printers aren't working, we're not making money. Let's actually get constructing some brand new offices. Let's hire a bunch of new people. Hopefully it'll allow us to get a bunch more royalties and stuff conducted. Why is the game lagging out like crazy mad? It's not happy with this whole lighting situation going on here. So well, I guess it just doesn't like the recording. I guess that's what it is. Okay, awesome. We have a bunch new stuff underway. Hopefully these people aren't going to be too exhausted by the extreme crowding in here. Temperature may be a bit cool, in my opinion. 60 degrees in there. That's a little bit on the cool side. It's a nice warm 70 everywhere else. I guess, yeah, we do need that other radiator there. All right, hopefully now people won't be freezing to death in their offices. And now what we need to do is we need to hire a bunch of new people. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new desks, maybe. So let's hire 7 new people. Yeah, we're like just adding a humongous amount of people to our team right now. Hopefully we don't have to fire a lot of them in the future and that we can keep up our print jobs. But it does appear that these people are going to be great and they're very highly skilled. So like this person, they're 56 years old, but they're very well educated, I guess, in base skill, whatever that is. So we'll hire, we also want youth working here as well. So I guess I'll get these 3. That brings us up to 4. This guy looks pretty good. 5. 6, and I guess the, we'll go with the 35-year-old guy, all right? There we go. All right, 7. So there we go. Hired all those people onto the core team. Hopefully they'll show up tomorrow, and they'll cost us about $1 million, but I think that'll be a-okay as long as we can get all of this stuff developed and researched in time. All right, we've really expanded out the company. We've got everybody working pretty darn hardcore, and you know everyone's driving the red Ferraris to work now because they know that they are working in a place of style and passion, and they really love doing what they do. And we have a humongous amount of printers. Oh, let's see the review. All right, they say it's looking all right. It's looking all right. I do feel like I need to take half of my team out to like an audio code jam, just cause. So what I'm actually going to do, hopefully, is I can educate a lot of people at once, all in audio. So I'm going to take all of these guys, educate all of these employees for, let's see, programming in audio for maybe like 2 months. I think that might be good. Yeah, they'll certainly get a nice education out of that. So I'll start the education for them. They'll be gone for the next couple of months. We don't have to pay for them, but they will be getting a quality education and the stuff that matters in order to build a good company. And meanwhile, we'll just have the guy. Holy crap! 5.4 million copies. 98 cents per copy. Oh my god, guys! We could be doing the print job for Lion OS 9. That's going to be incredible. We are literally printing for an operating system. This is probably the biggest job we'll ever undertake. And it's for December of 1989. That only gives us a number of months, but you know what? I'm getting ambitious. At almost $1 per copy, this is going to be the biggest print job we've ever undertaken, but it is going to be awesome. So you know what? We're going to accept that, and we are going to do that. We're going to be able to do this, and I'm going to have to do some math on this to see where we need to go, but we're going to be getting that done in the next episode, guys. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more, make sure you click that red subscribe button down below, especially if you want to see how this series ends and any series that we do in the future. It's a great way to keep track of what we're doing. Otherwise, give us a thumb and tell us how you are doing down in the comment section below, because we love reading comments, and it also alerted me to the fact that we needed to upscale our printing operation here at Dodge the Mall. So yeah, my name is Steven Marqueteros, and I will see you guys next time.